Hello, welcome back to Grey the Gold Witch. Today we're doing a reading on singles love predictions, and I'm so excited for this reading. There are 4 piles today. The first is Opalite. The second is Angelite. The third is Red Jasper. And the fourth is this beautiful crystal Yes, so take a second and meditate on the piles or use a random number generator, and I will see you in your reading. Hey, pile 1, if you chose this opalite crystal, and this is your reading on your love prediction. Yeah, I'm so excited to do this reading, and whenever you're watching this, whatever time, whatever place, maybe whenever you find this is the next thing that's happening in love for you. So what I'm immediately getting for your group is this is happening soon. So whatever this is, it's literally the next thing that's happening to you. So I feel like it's more of a small romantic thing rather than like a big romantic shift. We'll see. I don't want to speak too soon. Okay. For pile 1, what's next in love for pile 1? What's next in love for pile 1? What's next in love for pile 1? Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Okay. Pile 1. Oh. Okay. So pile 1, I am seeing immediately that there's multiple options in love. Okay, so what I'm already feeling is like you don't really understand what's going on. You feel kind of taken by surprise by these events. And what I'm seeing is worlds colliding and someone coming in who's very fiery, and it feels like a past love, someone you knew before. And there also seems to be someone here who's very lucid, who has worked very hard to get by with not a lot of help. There's someone here who's a warrior, who has fought for themselves, who has survived on very little, but has made a lot for themselves. I'm seeing that in the camel. And I'm seeing someone who is very fiery, very strong, very free. This person might be traveling to you. And I'm seeing that this energy could be that you have a camel, a camel and a hawk who are coming towards you. I think you're going to be in a situation where this love situation is in a group environment. And it feels like not only will you be dealing with these people, but other people will be around. And there's something about how this situation is handled that people really respect. There is, I feel like in this instance, someone is going to do something really brave and kind of go outside the box, go outside the norms. Because I think this is kind of a concentrated, like a limited environment. Like you're there for a party, or you're there for a birthday, or you're at an event, you're out in the world. And it seems to be like a boxed in event, but the person who you're having this next love encounter with, it's going to be very fiery between you two and seem to go outside of the box in whatever form that is. And it feels really radical and beautiful. And I think there's just a lot of happiness here. And anything in the past, this spilled milk, I see really just these people being present and not worried about overthinking it or regretting what's been. There's more so just focusing on the moment they're in. Pisces and Aquarius, people might be significant, but also those seasons. And really it just feels like this meeting is happening. And I meant Pisces and Aries, the start of a new year. So this is the start of a new chapter with somebody. And it just does feel like divine intervention that these people are coming together. And when I saw multiple suitors, I think that there will be multiple people. I think you already have other people who are trying to come into your life, but there's one person who stands apart. And this is the place and the setting that this occurrence happens. And I think you and the other people involved are very aware of some sort of cosmic force that's brought you together. There's something very fiery about this. I feel like the burning hero. This is a fresh slate, and it might be that as time goes on, less people are involved in the conversations and it becomes more intimate. And it also could start smaller and grow and then kind of go back down. Like I'm thinking of a box that's expanding and contracting. I think whatever's happening here is very protected, and this is an experience that is coming in as a blessing. It's not coming in as a test. This is a blessing for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of restlessness. Like I think it's going to be a little bit overwhelming, but it's going to be very beautiful. Okay. Okay. So, what's next in love for Pile 1? Pile 3 is also popping into my head, and I haven't filmed that yet, but that might be significant. Okay. What's next in love? We have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Coins, the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Coins. For Pile 1, what is the clarification of these cards? Okay. Okay, so this is a situation where you're definitely restless before it happens. I think you know people from your past are going to be here. This very much feels like reunion type energy. And I think you're definitely defensive as it happens. And I think you're also in a place where you're giving your energy to a lot of people at this event, not just any romantic interest. But I think there is a moment after you've, dealt with other people that you end up with this person connecting, and it feels like something might happen at the event where people are being erratic, or like I'm just seeing some people who are partying too hard or something like that, and you and this person are really level-headed and not too out of it, and you two spend more time together after this. And you see that you're making progress forward. You see that this is on an upward trajectory, but I think this person's coming in. I don't know necessarily that it feels like this is long distance, or they travel toward you or something like that. It doesn't feel, it feels like as soon as it happens, you feel like you're saying goodbye. Yeah, but the event I'm really seeing is you go to this thing, you're really nervous for it, but you're probably meditating and really just like trying to be calm, but you have your defenses up, and you might notice that the other person does too when you first see them. And I think you're just going to make the best of the situation, interact with the people you care about in this situation, just be level-headed and, have self-respect. I really see you just standing in a confident energy and sharing with other people, being a part of a group. I see being like kind of quiet confidence, and then it feels as though something brings you and this person together, where you connect and you share time together, and it's really soulful and meaningful, and you both definitely wanted this. This is how both of you wanted it to go. And yeah, I just am seeing with the King of Wands in reverse, it's something happens externally to you, or something kind of goes wrong, but then it doesn't affect you, or it allows you to spend more time with this person. And I just see balanced, reciprocal energy here, and wanting to move forward at a slow pace. But I do see that this event eventually has to lead to you guys separating for the time being. So I want to ask, but the thing is these cards are clarifying, so what I'm really seeing is you guys overcome your obstacles, and then you're making slow movement forward. Even if this person has to walk away or go somewhere else for a bit, you're still on this progress forward. I was gonna grab this deck to see what's next, but I actually grabbed this deck, so I want to look what's next for these people in love. Hug, Cosmic Egg. So I was already feeling like the hawk person was separate from you, or was the person you were dealing with. or the person that you choose out of the group of people you have romantic options in. And I really see what comes next is them coming back. There's travel here, and there's trust that what's meant to be will happen. And really this is like just trusting that things are working out the way they're meant to. And I see this coming together. This is like completely like coming together energy. But I'm seeing that you're not acting here. The world's shifting and things are turning, and you're in a passive energy. So is there anything else you want Pile 1 to know, Spirit? You don't have to be completely healed to come at this. You don't need to be in your best energy. I think you're going to be hard on yourself when you're not feeling completely passionate, or when you're feeling you have memories of the past that hurt you, or you just feel not completely healed. Just bring your cup, be completely nourished on your own. Make sure you come to this with a full cup, not drained. And trust in your confidence, because you have an innate confidence now. It's not something that's created from things outside of you, it's inside of you. And you have a lot of nourishment to give yourself. So let the excess nourishment come onto other people. You can't give if your cup is empty. And I think you're meant to give the overflow of your cup as it overflows with water. And I think you've done a lot of reflecting here, and anytime you start to fear your healing, or you kind of slip into a perfectionistic state, and when you slip into this, all you have to remind yourself is that you have done the work necessary, you have processed this. And as long as you don't let pride get in your way and stay in this humble energy, I just see things going very well. The past doesn't define you, and what really matters is your nourishment and your life force in the moment. So yeah, Pile 1, we'll leave it there. This is your singles love prediction, and I will see you in another reading. Take care. Bye. Hey Pile 2, if you chose the Angel Eye, then this is your reading on your love predictions. So we're going to be looking at what's next in love for you, and yeah, just get information on what Spirit wants to reveal and anything like that. So what are the love predictions for Pile 2? I'm hearing, there's this song that's called Cinderella's Dead. I forgot I was a bad bee, tragic, breaking all the rules because they were only habits. Cinderella's dead now, casket. Oh my god, this is the card. This is the death card. Cinderella's dead now, casket. So we have Gnosis, the castle, Thanatos, the peacock, hammock, airplane, earth angel, and the light field. So Pile 2, this is definitely the kind of pile that's talking about you elevating in your confidence and your self-worth. I am seeing that you were taking less than you deserved in the past, and you're done doing that. You're in a new phase where you're empowering yourself, and you know what you deserve, and you have a ton of self-respect. And I love that the castle came out and I was saying that Cinderella's Dead song. it really feels like you have a lot of freedom right now. And I'm feeling like you're really learning the truth of what you want, what your soul really craves versus what your ego craves, and what's best for you. Spirit's saying something's going to happen, something romantic and fun is going to happen when you're on vacation. But in Aquarius season and Gemini season are being highlighted. But I'm really seeing that this is a time where you are standing on your pedestal, you look good, you feel good, but it's like you're pretty, but you're not letting people, or people can't. Like, I'm thinking of like a famous painting, like it's beautiful, but you can't touch it. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about your energy. Like, you're really glowing up, and it's like you have this light field around you that people just can't get close. You have these boundaries up, and it's good because you're protecting your heart, and you're learning that you thought people had good intentions like you did, and now you've realized that there's people in this world who want to cause you harm, want to hurt you, or they don't have the same intentions as you. So you stop trusting that people are just going to be as good to you as you're going to be to them, and you're looking at situations clearly, like you're looking at them exactly as they are rather than anything else. Okay, map is on the top of this too. So I really am feeling that some adventures are going to happen Aquarius season, Aries season, and Gemini season. Yeah, there's something about this time of year that some really fun things are going to happen. And you're going to feel free, and you're either going on trips and meeting someone, or you are flying to see someone long distance. We'll look further, but it feels like really this time in your life is meant to fuel your independence and your confidence in yourself. Like, I'm just so drawn to this Peacock card. Just really owning your elegance, owning your beauty, really coming to terms with the situations in your life. I think you've done a lot of healing work. And Cinderella's Dead is just the anthem of your life. I would definitely listen to it right now. It's by Emmeline, I believe. Also Castle Crumbling by Taylor Swift from her new Speak Out now. So yeah, I just see whatever's coming in your life is really beautiful because you're not accepting any less than you deserve. I see you really have this light field that's pushing people away who, and even Legacy lights on the back of this deck, like this light field, this aura around you that's not letting negative energies come in. And I think whatever's attracting to you is really beautiful and powerful and matches your energy. The color green's really standing out to me here. And that also connects to the heart chakra. So I think you're really, rather than looking at things from your head, you're fully acting on your heart. And you just aren't letting yourself, I feel like you went into a situation blind and got hurt, and you're not doing that anymore. You know you deserve the best, and that's what you expect. And you've healed from this past where this person treated you badly, but you're really in this phase of moving forward and attracting in what's meant for you. The light field does feel like attraction, like things are coming towards you. And I'm really wanting to dive specifically into these cards that feel like travel. I wonder if you're going for someone or if you're meeting someone there. So I'm going to keep these cards out because they really feel important. So, tell me about what's coming next in Pile 2's life, in their life. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, Magician. I just want to say that whatever's coming, you're very confident in. Like, you aren't worried about if this is the right decision, you just know you're meant to do this. So when this time to decide about this comes, you'll just have all the confidence in the world. It's where you're meant to go. It's what you're meant to do. You have Strength, the World in reverse, Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Five of Wands. I want to say you're strong for as long as you need to be strong. And what I'm seeing is it really just feels like fate intervenes here, and you end up somewhere, and whatever this love dynamic is, I can see it is something that you feel like you have to fight for, or you feel like there is some fighting involved for this to work out, or just obstacles I'm seeing. And what you're really meant to do is just trust what's coming and sit in this discomfort. And it really feels like you have a chapter that's starting, but it also feels like things from your past are coming up for you to heal from and find strength from. It's like your present and your past are merging in your future. And it's because you've healed and you're ready to face this. You're on Your Own Kid by Taylor Swift is coming to mind as well. I want to clarify. So this really feels like the baseline energy that Spirit's trying to come through and say that this is fated, and overall you're going to feel a really powerful energy drawing you to this and to this experience. And wherever you go, wherever this is, that's where it's going to find you. And this powerful energy is just fated that this will happen. So I want to clarify these cards. With another tarot deck. So will you please give me context into these cards? The Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So this really feels like you have been really protective of yourself, and you really take a risk here and go out on a limb here and kind of trust that whatever's meant to be or happen here is worth finding out. The good outweighs the bad here. And I think there's just pain from the past here and then for some people this is pain from other past relationships, and for other people this is pain from this one. Take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing a new start here, and leaving that pain in the past and moving towards, even though it might feel like there's still obstacles in the way and there's still things to figure out, you're moving towards it willingly and trusting that whatever's meant to be will be. There's something about moving forward and leaving these things behind. Coming to terms with the things that went wrong in the past and fighting for yourself and moving through this heartbreak. I feel like you're moving out of this heartbreak into this new chapter. And less is more, I'm hearing, whatever that means in this context for you. And yeah, really I'm hearing just focus on yourself. You're the only person you can heal. You're the only person you have control over. You're still healing. I see you're at the precipice of this new chapter, and you will fight for yourself, and it really just feels like you've learned your lessons from the past, and you have conviction about what you want now, and you're going for it. And I think that this is going to happen with this encounter. I wanted to ask Spirit any information about this person that's coming through, because I feel like that's been really vague. Okay. Can you tell us about this person that's coming through for pile 2? Ace of Cups, Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So this person has a lot of love to give, and I think that they've done a lot of reflecting on the past, and I think this person has had a rough go of it. Things have been hard for them, and they've had to really fight for themselves, and I think they've really worked on themselves and seen what they were doing wrong and fighting to be a better person. You and this person really fulfill each other's needs, and this is definitely a soulmate, and you definitely went through a hermit phase without seeing this person. And yeah, so whenever this travel happens, this could be like next year or like a few years from now. I'm really seeing that like this could be, yeah, this is a big event that's happening where this person is someone who has really worked on themselves, and I feel like external circumstances really kept you apart, but there's this reunion. But if this person has ever been abusive to you, that's not this person. Or the one you're thinking of, if they have ever been abusive to you, then that's not your person. This person, I'm seeing environmentally, it didn't work out because of things outside of yourself, and because this person had growth to do in themselves. But this person didn't hurt you deeply. The situation hurt you. So it wasn't this person. There's a lot of love here. And yeah, I think you really find this person to be peaceful and trusting in the cycles of life. And yeah, is there anything I'm just really, I feel like this is vague, but Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is found balance in their life. They found a solid foundation. I think they were on a wobbly foundation when you last saw them. And this person is balanced in their life. They've really made a balanced effort in their life. And I think you also are coming into this balanced and on a solid foundation, and that's why this meetup is happening. So yeah, this is a message that it's like a lot's hidden here, and this is meant to be mysterious, and I wish I could dig more, but this is what's wanting to be said. So that's all I'm getting for you, Pile 2. It was an honor to read for you. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of my readings, and I'll see you in another reading. Take care. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. If you chose the Red Jasper, then this is your reading on what's next in love for you. So we are going to take a look at some oracle cards and then, just get an idea of what's coming for you. So for Pile 3, what is coming in? For Pile 3, what's coming in love? Okay. Oh wow, okay. Okay. So what's next? So what I see is next in love for you is something that I don't know. I feel like you really aren't looking for something when this comes in. Like I think your life is really busy when this pops up, and it's like it really is like the moment you stop looking, it came. And I think you're kind of taken off guard, and you're not sure you have the space in your life for it. And what I'm seeing is this person is really fun, really joyful, brings out beautiful parts of you. And I think you learn a lot from this person. And they just really help you elevate to your best self. I'm seeing this relationship also makes you closer to spirit. So really, I'm seeing a lot of good things. I think you meet this person. This person sees some sort of embarrassing moment you go through. And it feels like they're just on the sidelines here. And you and them, I think, are more friends. But as you work on yourself and grow, you'll fall into your heart here, and you'll see this person for who they are in your life. But I think they see you at a low point. They're connected to you in some sort of community, and you're definitely in contact with them, but I would say that it's very much like you know each other for a while before this turns into something. And this person is someone that you see is very confident, creative, just very, like, they're a fiery person, and I really see them coming forward towards you with romantic interest, and you feeling really satisfied in this situation and feeling like things are going in the right direction and that your worth is really seen here. This feels like it's a matter of time till this happens. With these numbers decreasing, it feels like when you're really confident in who you are and you're really settled in your life and you really are acting from your heart and have this level of wisdom, that's when this comes in. And I just see you both like teaching each other about life and having fun while doing it and making the most of it. And yeah, this in always brightens up and fires up your life and gives you a new sense of passion. And I think you really feel valued in this situation. And yeah, this might be someone you like really respected and looked up to or really saw as inspiration to you before you guys connect in this way. And they're really, I think their like happiness and their bubbliness attracts towards you. And really it feels like you just are meant to keep living and this will come forward. It feels like a big, like a really beautiful connection that I'm not sure, this could be like months from now or years from now, but this is like one of those moments where you really connect with someone who's like gonna change your entire life. And you do have this coming in your future. And if a spirit's bringing it up now, it's coming. I'd say it would be coming. I mean, this is what's next in love, so. Yeah. So I think this person sees you getting judged or like kind of chastised for like for an unfair reason. And they see kind of your self-respect and your peace in the situation, and they really respect you. And I think from there, that's when they start to initiate contact. And yeah, this person just really comes in when you have learned to truly have self-love, embrace yourself, connect with spirit. This feels like something that's coming in when you're whole in yourself. And they expand your life, they add to it, but you're already whole. You don't need it, but you want it. This does feel like a slow burn. And it does feel like at first it'll be very like friendly and you'll feel the friendship, but maybe feel like this person just, you're going to be blind to it until they start making their intentions known. So. Yeah. This really looks amazing. Like you're being fulfilled in so many ways in this relationship, and this person's coming to you when they see you in a moment of weakness, when you're feeling embarrassed or ridiculed about something, and this person sees your greatness in that moment. And so from this thing that makes you feel like, I feel like it's from this thing that you hate happened or like that you are ashamed of, that's where this beauty comes, that they see your true heart there. And yeah, I wanna look at more about them, about this. I really, this just is genuinely very beautiful. So, Goodbye by Marina. It really feels like you're at a new state of your life. Like, this person is going to be nothing like what you've had in the past. This is like you're allowing yourself happy love to enter your life. So for pile 3, what's next in love? 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. What's next in love? 8 of Coins, 6 of Wands, okay, let's clarify. Oh. Okay, so this is like very much feels like what's happening before. Like Spirit saying, feels like you have this moment of embarrassment in the past. And it really feels like you grow from this, and you decide to stop fighting a losing game, and you really go inside to heal. You work on yourself because you know that if you work on yourself and really work to change your beliefs and feelings and come out of this scarcity mindset into this abundance mindset, you will have happiness through that, and you will find results. And I think you really saw this as, things clearly aren't working for me. I've made a mess of myself. I feel like more than anything, you felt ashamed about where your life was or how you were doing. And it's not necessarily that this person viewed it that way. They just viewed that you were ashamed. I don't know how to describe this. That's the moment whenever you decided to go work on yourself. And maybe you can't even fully describe that event. It just was a turning point, a catalyst into you really fighting for yourself. And I think you really realized that doing the internal work was what would lead to growth in your life and happiness. And right now, or what I'm seeing is, for a while in your love life after this, I think you really focus on yourself for a while and aren't looking for anything, as well as now. But I think you're really seeing that you would be ready to open the door to romance at this point, because you've done so much self-development work and you've cared so much for yourself that you feel ready. It feels like you know that no matter what, you'll be okay, so you're open to different opportunities. And what I'm seeing is multiple people coming in, and you really just feeling like nothing fully aligns. So you just feel like you're winning in life, but this situation hasn't been successful. So what I really feel like is, rather than looking for romantic love at this point, when you feel like you've done a lot of this work and you've hit this pivotal moment, it feels like you're really just searching for passion in your life. Not instant gratification, but you're leaning towards whatever gives you passion. And that's what you'll be in before you connect to this person. You'll have done this work. You'll have been waiting for your ships to come in. And I think your ships have come in a ton of ways, and you're truly fulfilled. But this is just an area that you've wanted to see improvement in, but you haven't. And I think you know you don't need it, but I think you enjoy passion and you enjoy love, and I think you love yourself now and see that you can love someone else too and accept love from them. So I want to look at your person. Let's try and get information. Pile 2 might be significant because these cards fell out of the deck I was shuffling. Let me grab them. And they were in pile 2. So there might be some travel here in connecting with this person. Okay, so let's really try. I want to see, can you please give me an example or a picture of this person's energy? Okay. The octopus. And then let's get a few cards about them. Okay. So this person is really working on their boundaries right now. I think that they have a lot of different groups and environments they're a part of, and they really have had to learn boundaries and how to take care of themselves within these groups to be able to enjoy them to the full amount possible, but not feel violated or taken advantage of. This person is very introspective and has really grown to see they've done a lot of shadow work and have really worked on themselves. And this is really cool because you've fully done the work, and so have they. And they're very emotional, very loving, very compassionate, but they might be reserved with this because they wear their heart on their sleeve. So they're very much, I think, reserved in their love at the beginning because they don't want to get hurt. But this person really follows the advice of the universe. They act instinctively based on what they feel is the next right step, and I think they've been in a period of hermitude. And this person really tries to balance their passion and their work. I think they really do things for work that they're passionate about. And so they have to balance, keeping that flame alive for the things they do. And yeah, it feels like their passion in life and their work are really intertwined. So let's see if we can get any information about this reunion when you next see this person. Can we get any information on this union? I think you're going to be a little anxious before you meet this person. And I think you're going to see it coming, and you're going to see that it feels like the ball's kind of in their court, and you're just trying to trust that whatever will be good. And when you see them, I think all of your calmness eases, and or all of your stress eases. You just feel calm, and it just feels like you're really working on not obsessing about this, not overthinking it. You're just trusting that what's meant to be will be. And I think you see it coming before it does. So that's all I'm leaving it here. That's all I've got. See you guys later. Bye. Hey Pile 4, if you chose this crystal, this is your reading on what's next in love for you. What are Pile 4's love predictions? Pile 4's love predictions. I'm immediately feeling an intentionality with this love. Being very intentional for Pile 4. Pile 4. Okay. So we have Camel, the Maiden, Burning Hero, Hot Air Balloon, Yes, and Train. Okay, so Pile 1 might be significant for you. The Camel and Burning Hero came out for them. Okay, so there's definitely a big shift happening in your love life. And it feels as though you haven't had a lot of intimacy in a while. You've very much been in, it's like you're a camel in the desert. But you can handle not having a ton of water. You can handle having, and camels store water in their humps and are just these really resilient creatures. And I see that for you. And it feels like everything leading up to this point has been tests, and you've experienced being the maiden or being the naive person who has love affairs, who has experiences with love, because experience is what takes you to the next step of being initiated into adulthood and no longer being the maiden. There's nothing you're going to have to do here. Like, it's going to be very much yes from the get-go. Like, really it feels like there's going to be no obstacles when this comes in. And it really feels like this love is pushing you in a new direction. And it's giving you a new perspective on your life. It definitely, the Hot Air Balloon and Train make me think of travel. There's been a lot of travel references in all of the piles, so love in some way has to do with movement, and from at least one party. So this reading's here to confirm that love is coming in. What you had in the past, I think you're kind of worried about what love will look like now. And Spirit's coming through to say that what you experienced in the past was the experiences of the maiden, experiences of trial and error, coming into clarity about the world. And now that you have toughened up because of these maiden experiences, you've learned how to take care of yourself. You're being initiated into adulthood and relationship where you can take care of yourself. Spirit really wants to say you fought hard for yourself. You've really been a hero in your own life, and your fiery nature is what's brought you here. I love that the camel's fire. There's a subtle fieriness here that, yeah, it's understated, but it's here and ripples through your life. Something I'm getting is you might one day move to a country that doesn't speak your native language. And it really feels like you're someone who wants a new experience. You don't want to go through what you've went through in the past. And Spirit's saying with the train and hot air balloon that you are moving in new directions. And the way you know if something's right for you, if someone's right for you, is the obstacles seem to fall away in you two connecting. And it feels just completely right. Like this woman has her hands up and it's just like, thank you for this coming in, and I think you'll have that trust in the situation. So, yeah. It feels like this situation was in chrysalis for a while, like it was a caterpillar and then went into that chrysalis. And then now it's butterfly time and things are changing. So, let's get a little information on your person, because this felt very kind of big picture-y. It didn't feel like we really saw much of them. Maybe you think this person exhibits some of this energy in an endearing way, I think. So for pile 4. Pile 4's person. Okay. We have the snake, the threshold, and Duga. So this person's really open to new things coming into their life, and they create space for the new. This person's really connected to their life force, and yeah, this person has a very strong life force and they're not afraid to shed their skin and start anew. It feels like you guys coming together will signify the start of a new chapter for both of you. And I think you're worried about the baggage this person's going to come with, but I think they've done incredible healing work and they're coming with a fresh slate. Anytime you've noticed this person feeling closed off or scared, they're just trying to protect their life force energy. And they've come to a point now where they trust that it will be okay. They trust that whatever will be transformative. Okay, I kind of want to look at like signs of this person, so signs for pile 4. I also didn't do this for the other piles where I got to know the person more intimately. Oh, baggage. This person's like, yep. I knew you were thinking about that. So this person looks at things and thinks about them in a way that you've never really seen. They just are really in touch with the universe, and they are saying actually that whenever you first deal with this, when you first connect to this, you're going to be feeling very 50-50. You're not sure what way to go, either towards them or away from them, because you know your life is going to dramatically shift one way or the other. And so it's an overwhelming decision. And what I'm really getting with Fortress is this person is strong, and they will be this backbone, and they have this true grit to get through anything, and they have this innovative mind and the strength and this big picture thinking where they look at life in a very beautiful way. But you might be worried about, if you know about their life, what they've been through, you might be worried about what baggage they're coming with, and they're acknowledging that. But I really am seeing here they've healed through that. And it's also, Spirit's really making it clear that you will in your mind. And this person's also, I think, wanting you to know that you're going to be very 50-50 on this. You're not sure what way to go. But I think once you made this decision, if you make this decision, it'll be yes moving forward. And it really feels like maybe you'll be seeing coins before you and this person connect in person. Okay. That song, coming home, tell the world that I'm coming home, is playing in my head, so sorry for that. Let's look at tarot cards. What does pile forward need to know about love coming into their life? Seven of Cups, Hanged Man, Lovers. Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. I think you're really meant to reflect on the Page of Cups is on the back of the deck, and Ace of Cups is on the back for this deck. So it really feels like all of the things you went through in the past, all of the reflection and healing work you've done, have set you up for a really prosperous new beginning. And it feels like you see this situation very clearly. And you might worry about illusion, but you have cut through illusion here. And really you're meant to rest your mind and rest in peace, knowing that whatever is meant to be here will happen. You've really created a life for yourself, and so is this person. And there's going to be really deep, deep love here. But I think you're both going to be kind of awkward about it at the beginning. Like, I think that it's just going to be a weird transition into, it'll just feel uncomfortable. And the butterfly card talks about this discomfort of changing relationships. And you might worry that you don't have enough to bring to the table. But with the Ace of Cups upright here, I see that you definitely do. And the key to feeling peace in this and relaxing is just to keep it light. Keep it silly, keep it joyful, keep it light. Don't get into super serious conversations at the beginning. Just have this lightness. Let's see how you guys meet. How do they meet? Ten of coins, 5 of cups. So I don't think you're going to be feeling 100% when you meet this person. I think you're going to be letting go of some lingering grief, and I think you're not going to feel completely prepared for this, and I think that overwhelms you because you want control. And I'm really seeing that you're going to feel like you don't really know what's happening. It's like you're kind of in the dark on what's happening, and you might not feel like you're on a solid foundation or like you're super grounded when this comes in. And even though you feel this uncertainty, even though you feel this stress about what's going on in your life and where you're at, I see that with strength and confidence in yourself and a leap into the unknown, surrender, this will really take place, shape itself. So, okay, pile 4, this is what I'm getting for you. It was an honor to read for you. I will see you in another reading. Take care. Bye.